I have to make sure the second guess is all the way up because I talk so loud. But you're.
Oh, no, I project. I do project.
What's up, dude? Nice to meet you. We're running, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
nice to meet you, bro.
Nice
Anella, right?
Yes, sir.
But name Austin.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I only craziest thing. So I just told you, but you don't remember all the details. But I found you off of Tennessee Love Song, when it was a reel that was posted, and it was just normal scrolling on Instagram. Like early in the morning or some shit. I see that. I'm like, oh, this is dope. Turns out we have mutual friends.
A lot of them.
And they hit me up because I put your song in like a fucking picture of me working out or some shit. And they were like, whoa, you know Anella? I'm like, no. Like, I just found him recently. And they're like, he's from Trinity, all this shit. I'm like, no fucking shit.
Yeah,
so
right down the road.
Right outside where I grew up. Which
that's
is
probably weird because
Yeah.
because you technically found me on a viral moment. So it's
I didn't think you
did not
were
assume
from here. Yeah, which is crazy.
So here and I'm from Trinity too, like 20 minutes down the road.
Did you go to high school there?
No, I went to high school in Wheatmore, but in Trinity, yes.
Okay.
I went to high school
did you go to?
Wheatmore. But there's only
Never heard
two.
of
So
that.
like
That's
the way
like
the
middle of
school
nowhere,
system is
probably.
there, dude. Yes, literally. The way the school system is there, like there was only one high school, but but it was so big that they had to split it into two. So now there's Wheatmore High School in Trinity, North Carolina,
Dude.
and then Trinity High School.
Wheatmore. Imagine saying you're. That's just such a funny name.
Yeah, nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I went to Western Guilford. If you know where Guilford like County is. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Anyway, how old are you? You're 22.
22. Just turned 22.
Damn. How's it feel, man? Life's moving fast. I bet.
Yeah,
I had to search up how old you were because I couldn't tell.
Could
I'll
you
be
find?
honest. You could be anywhere from 18 to like 26. Yeah, I did find it.
Where was that?
It was some article said like you were 22 on there. It was like 21 or 22, I think, at the time.
All right. Yeah, it was probably 21 at the time then, unless the article was in the last month. I just turned 22 in November.
Dude, I gotta ask you: is the song "Peace in Salem" about Winston?
No, but I mean, it technically has to be because that's where I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I was just curious.
But I didn't. It just rhymed,
Dude.
Or it didn't rhyme. It didn't even rhyme.
That's my favorite song of yours.
Yeah, it just felt right. But I definitely wrote it in the car on the way back from Winston-Salem.
I think that's, in my opinion, that's like the one bop that I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I
Yeah.
resonated to this.
Yeah, you be listening, you be like, wait, I know where this is.
Yeah, and did you ever go to High Point at all?
Yeah, of course.
You're from High Point, which is crazy.
Of course.
Were you scared?
No, my mom was a 911 dispatcher in High Point my whole life.
Oh, for real?
So
she really had to see some shit.
Yeah. No, I knew about, and that's the one thing too, is like I knew about everything bad. Like every time I came home, it was like, hey, how's your day? This happened today at work. And I'm like, jeez.
Oh, that's
like,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah. Like, yeah, 3 homicides
So
today
your
at work.
mom worked dispatch?
Yeah.
Wow. And what'd your dad do?
My dad, he grew up at the beginning when he was like a garbage man. That's what I remember him as being. But then he moved to like a Veco plan, which is like building industrial shredders and stuff. And then he was like, and then what does he do now? Truck driver. He's a truck driver now.
How did they feel about your move towards music?
They support it. They always
that's
supported
good.
it. At the beginning, it was a hobby. Like when it was a hobby, it was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
and then when I said
yeah.
I wanted to do it for a living, obviously people get worried. But it's like when I started like taking it seriously and like being self-sustained, and they were like, oh, okay.
Probably when the first track came through.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
that's how Asian parents are. No, I'm for real, bro. I didn't tell my parents about YouTube or any of that shit until I could pay check, and I was like.
And then you show them, because then you can be like, no, it's a job.
Yeah, and then they start
realizing.
and then also like I feel like the older crowd, like they don't realize how much you could make from like social media and shit.
God no.
What do you think was your biggest driver towards like you getting so much success right now and getting success? Is it social media itself? Because I found you through social. Like
I would say tour. I would
Tour,
say
yeah.
because everybody says now the hardest thing about being an artist is like everybody, like there is a way to an extent you can't just, not anybody can go viral,
right.
but anybody can go viral, if you know what I'm saying.
Kinda.
So it's like to go viral isn't hard, but to maintain the audience once you go viral, that's what shows who went viral for talent or who went viral for knowing the algorithm and knowing how to work social media.
That's true.
Some people are more business minded, some people are more creative. So it's like, but
you have to kind of be both too, or have at least someone on your team that is.
And that's the thing. That's how it's like. So to go viral, what were we talking about?
Or just get lucky.
I just completely lost my train of thought.
But who gives a fuck?
Exactly. I feel you. But sometimes I just be saying a bunch of random shit and then it's just like, oh.
At what point in like what song did you release that where you really noticed like, oh shit, like now?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So no, I think it was like we were on tour. So building personal relationships. What I was saying is like the thing about being an artist now is like a lot of people have millions of followers but can't sell hard tickets because people just would rather see them on Instagram. Like I built my first audience and still like my core fan base in person through live shows.
Wow.
Which shout out Doobie, like I couldn't have done that by myself. Yeah. I had to have somebody bring an audience, and he like was you know, he believed me enough to share his audience with me and trusted me enough to like, you know what I'm saying, introduce him to me. And so,
what was your favorite place that you toured up to? Who gave you the most love?
Tulsa. I'm gonna say Indiana.
Really?
Or Tulsa, but I'm saying Tulsa because we went and there's like a group of people that made their own merch because I don't have like a website, so I only sell merch on tour right now. And when I got there, it was my first time being there, and there was already people that were wearing like Nella merch that they personally made at their house.
That's fucking crazy.
Like my lyrics on it and everything. I was like,
whoa,
yeah. So like,
holy shit.
Like the most like I don't know Tulsa. It has to be Tulsa just because of that. But that's all I pay attention to all night because I'm just staring like, yo, you bought stuff to make merch. Because you couldn't buy my merch. It's insane.
All right, are we starting a website to sell merch?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, after that experience, you gotta have to do that.
Perps be on my ass about that.
All right, bet.
We're working on
also,
right now.
nice Pac-Man tattoos.
Oh, yeah,
Those are fucking sick, dude.
Thank you, sir.
What was the most painful tattoo you got?
Probably, pain? I don't know. Like, painful, I'm going to say probably my feet, but only because...
You got your feet done? Damn.
Yeah, my right foot says maybe.
I'll be fucking terrified.
My left foot says later. So, like, this is maybe later. If you read it from where you're sitting.
Oh, I see. That's hard, but I can't even imagine the pain in that.
It was like, well, it wasn't bad.
You got all your hands, like the full thing. Yeah, I wouldn't either.
But it wasn't bad until like the side. Like right here, hurt. Right here, it was fine.
I know numbing cream's a big thing now. I just got a tattoo done right before this.
I've never gotten numbing cream.
And really?
Yeah, well, I've never gotten like a professional tattoo either.
Oh, really? I've only done sketchy ones.
That's wrong. They were not sketchy, but it was like my cousin owned a tattoo shop.
Okay.
So it was. I never went in and set an appointment or anything. It was just like I was at his crib. Yeah. He had all the equipment, all the sanitation, all the ink, all the everything. So like I would just walk in and be like, "Yo, I want a tattoo." He'd be like, "Bet, $20."
Dude, what a hookup! Yeah, that's cool as fuck. So dude, I want to tell the podcast the story. I just told you this. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting in my nail salon. This is literally like a week ago. After we already set up the podcast and everything, and my manager's off, so I filled in for her, and I'm playing your music. I think I was playing Peace in Salem, and I hear these two girls like, hey, and I'm like turning around. This is in Greensboro. I'm turning around. I'm like, what's up? And they're like, is this on the radio? And I was like, no, I'm just playing it for my Spotify. She's like, you know Anella? I was like, yeah. And they grew up with you apparently, or like somewhere in Trinity. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, I know about him, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa, small fucking world.
Insane.
And you know what's crazy? It's only going to ramp from there because it's exponential growth. Yeah. So
like imagine being in Tulsa.
Dude, Tulsa, what a place.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I don't know if you're allowed to talk about this, but like, what's the shittiest place you toured at? All right, let's not do that.
I mean, I can do that, but it's like it's not shitty about the people. It's like, like it could have been what was going on.
Like
but
city.
I can't name it because I have no idea. Because nobody was really shitty. Dude, I definitely had a least favorite, but I don't know what it was. It wasn't because of the crowd. City.
I went to a concert in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And the concert was lit, but outside Cleveland, bro, I was like, there's nothing to do, and it was like cold as shit, rainy.
See, that's what it's about. It's
like
the
weather.
The show itself is the best part of every night. Yeah, the show is fire, but it's like traffic. Like, bro, I hate parking. If the venue don't have parking, immediately I'm like, dude, what is going on? Like, why is this so stressful? During the show, love it. Every city, love them.
Damn.
After or before? Nah, really after, I'm still fine. Before, it's setting it up.
Yeah.
Which city was the hardest to set up?
Yeah.
Which city did I not get a sound check in? Which city did we not have parking and I had to carry equipment 3 blocks.
Who made it the hardest and who made it the easiest, and like the city-wise.
Exactly.
Right?
So that's where I'm like, it's not really shitty a city. It's just like which one was the most inconvenient. But I don't even know which one that was because like after the show, you forget about all that.
Bro, so what all right, music-wise, are you spending? If you were to give a number on amount of hours you're putting in a week,
it changes.
You gotta be putting a lot.
It varies. I do, but it's like, so I don't. It's hard to differentiate work and not work because
you just having fun.
Well, no, it's not even about having fun. It's definition of work is like if you're saying how many hours do you spend in the studio, that varies. If you say how many hours do you spend at shows, that varies. It depends. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'm in the studio every day, all day. Sometimes I'm not in the studio, but once for like 2 hours a week. So it's like the inspiration. But every time I watch a movie or listen to a song or watch YouTube or like I'm just listening to conversations, like my brain doesn't stop thinking about music or how to write the next song or what the next thing is gonna be. Like I'm constantly searching and like trying to figure out certain ways to put words together to where I can introduce something new to my music. So like the idea of work and me constantly trying to better my craft is it's an everyday 24/7 thing.
But you know how hard it is for me to describe what your music is?
Thank you so much. And that's the best thing is because it's about a feeling. Like the feelings you can't describe are the things everybody wants to tell you about. When you go, bro, you just had to be there.
Yeah.
You start telling a story and you're like, bro, I don't even tell you. You just had to be there. That's how
I can't classify your genre really. Cause like I was on a date yesterday and I was telling them about how I got to do podcasts in Charlotte and they're like, oh yeah, what kind of music do they make? I'm like,
that's a great question. Yeah.
If you were to mix like 4 genres and then created a baby, it'd be yours. You're in that like weird classification where it's like, you kind of do all of it mixed in. Like, I don't know who else does that. Post does that. He's a little poppy now, but most of his music was like that. I can't think of who was all your musical influences going like making your shit.
I grew up listening to like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder because like I got put on good music. I got put up on good music young, so like I didn't really grow up with a modern sense of music. Like I grew up searching for feeling and not popularity.
Okay.
And then got into my favorite popular artists. So it's like and I hate that too because I didn't have the like a lot of my friends were like, oh, I was listening, like my engineer Seven. Seven's like, bro, I was listening to Travis Scott when he was just producing like on SoundCloud. Like, bro, I found Playboy Cardi before he blew up. Like I never got to find somebody before they blew up.
Oh, really?
So in a sense, I wish I was looking for who's
like low key shit.
I was searching for music, but I wasn't. I was put on the hits, like music that isn't made anymore, like the Beach Boys.
Was it because your parents were showing you music, or like who?
My grandparents, my grandma,
cool. That's cool as
my
fuck.
mama. She was showing me like all the, and then my dad was the praise and worship leader.
Oh, really?
But he listened to like rock and everything.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, I just had like such a
wow.
And he like showed me the Marshall Mathers EP. He was like my first time ever hearing rap.
That's a classic one.
He bought the CD. So it was like.
See, I think that's a luxury that some people don't like realize. Like, I have my roommate is a music producer in hip hop specifically, and so he'll show me like SoundCloud's like fucking people out you would never think would blow up. He showed me X when X was like garbage music, like not garbage, but like the quality was garbage.
In the beginning.
I was listening, I was like. And then I found out he blew up. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And then you hear it now, like when you're putting rooms with people that understand what.
Oh, that's another thing about your music. Obviously, you're signed to Def Jams, and I think that's part of the reason. It's so well polished, like it's so perfectly done for radio, for everything. Like when you listen to a song, like you can tell it's like SoundCloud made in like a fucking garage or some shit.
Yeah.
And then you listen to your music, and you're like, "Dude, this is so clean." I love that.
Shout out to Def Jam, and I'm not down on them in any way, but that is me and Seven. We like the music you've heard. The music you've heard is years and years old before Def Jam.
Oh, for real?
The only things that I've put out
what?
that I did during Def Jam, Who I Am, I did like right after I signed, but it was just
so that music you and your
like Fly For You, both the songs I just released.
You guys,
I recorded 2 years ago.
Wow. And you guys produced yourself or what?
No. Shout out Major. Shout out Major. And there's like 2 other producers on both songs.
Whoever produced it also made it very clean. Yeah.
Major is insane.
You can tell like it's like the high quality. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to 2 songs, you can kind of tell like one's more high quality sounding.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, that shit cool as fuck.
Peace in Salem.
Oh, for real?
Peace in Salem was recorded in Greensboro. Hey. I made the beat on my phone in a car.
Yo, that's crazy.
And then we redid it in the studio on FL. But yeah, it don't got nothing to do. Like, it's really like, it's a passion. Like, that's my focus on the record. When I tell you, like, how often do you work? That's what I'm focused on.
That's cool as fuck.
And Seven, my engineer, insane, best in the game. Like, all right. He really, like, yeah, the people around know what they're doing.
Best restaurant back home.
Best restaurant back home.
Or in like 336 area.
Dude, I'm gonna say.
What would you say too? Because you're from 336.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm gonna say I grew up on La Hacienda, which is like, or Pancho Villas, which is in High Point.
I don't think I've ever been there.
Pancho Villas is gas, but it's like it's like growing up. It's right beside.
I've only been to High Point for like Thai food. I'm gonna be honest.
True.
Thai goes hard.
It's like a Mexican restaurant and it's gas.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's gas. Ooh. It's called Pancho Villas. Yeah.
It could be any 336 because bro, the owners are buddies of mine. The owners are my homie. Yeah, I got you, Brett. Shout out Brett. So Brett's Brett Harrington. It's just so funny. This is such a callback. Brett Harrington's son. I know I don't look, well, I probably do kind of look it, but I used to be in a frat in college. I hate that myself back then. Wilmington, bro. Well, I went to high school.
You were in a frat in Wilmington?
Bro, white as fuck. Imagine being the only Asian and going through hazing there.
Jesus.
Yeah, you see some racial slurs for real out there. No, I'm dead ass, but I love them. But
I feel you.
So one of my pledge brothers, Will, he was from High Point. He went to High Point Central High School, and me and him were kind of like one of the few tight ones that like I'm still friends with. I'm not really friends with a lot of the frat bros now, like that, because I kind of went on my own path. But Will's cool, and his dad owns Biscuit Factory. And I remember we were back in town. He was like, "Yo, come out here," and I'm like, "This is my first time." It's like middle. It's kind of like middle of nowhere, not middle of nowhere, but like. It's just like that one little vacant area. You go in there and it is packed. Like on Sunday, I think it was Sunday, like fucking lined down. Like I was like, God damn it. It must have been Saturday or something. So then I got a biscuit there, fucking gas. And Brett was trying to make it more of like he was trying to open up more locations, but I don't know if Will wants to take it over his son. That's a hard thing, passing down to your kid. That's crazy.
That's how Barbecue Joe's is. Like, there's one restaurant near my school called Barbecue Joe's because my Wheatmore's in the middle of nowhere.
Okay,
and when I say the middle of nowhere, like literally woods, driveway, woods, and then you go through the driveway and then it just opens up into this gigantic campus. Yeah. But there was one restaurant called Barbecue Joe's and I was late to school every day because we would skip first period and go eat at like 8 a.m.
Dude, I used to be late just smoking weed.
Yeah,
just
true.
Like at someone's house, like late start Wednesdays, but it'd be like mega late start. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Late start Wednesday.
I don't even smoke anymore, which is what's crazy. But I wanted to ask you, so you guys both from around High Point. Yeah. Isn't it weird how like High Point's ratchet, but then they got High Point University, which is like the most like pretentious fucking school I've ever been to in my life.
Neato. That's neato.
Everywhere's ratchet. High Point's just so small. So ratchet
you think, but university, that's what I'm saying. You think that's ratchet?
Because you were saying the city's ratchet, but it's like, I grew up in High Point, so it's like I have.
Oh yeah, it depends on where.
Side of town, so it's kind of like
that's well, Greensboro's ratchet too.
Yeah.
Greensboro's also terrible.
Per capita, Greensboro and High Point are the dangerous cities in the U.S. per capita. So like,
I think we're in the top 10s, both of us. I know the worst is Lumberton. Y'all remember that there?
No.
Don't go. I have friends that are Lumbee, so that's that's true. And who you know, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
You don't have no business going for the most part.
Yeah, stay in your own lane and mind your own business. That's the thing. Dude, I go to movies there every week. I go to the Palladium. That's my spot. It's like
dude,
12
the
Palladium's that spot, bro.
I have so many memories there.
Dude, I have an unlimited pass. I just go to movies all the time.
What?
So, yeah,
I didn't know they did that.
$18 a month, bro. Regal Unlimited. Crazy.
That's insane because growing up, they never would have done that.
No,
I think,
fuck no.
I think they're doing that because the movies are losing less than that. That's what's sad too, bro. I hope.
Well, at Palladium, I think it's 12, 13 for one ticket. See, 2 tickets. Mm-hmm. And I'm starting to do movie reviews on my main YouTube channel every week. So I'm just starting to hit it up. Like I went to watch a Studio Ghibli movie, which is like an anime movie. And then this next week, there's like that Zac Efron movie about wrestling and shit. I kind of want to check that out. Aquaman 2 is coming out. Yeah, you watch movies? Do you even have time?
Dude, yes, that's all I do.
Yeah?
Movies and TV shows.
Favorite movies?
Favorite movies? Well, series wise, probably Marvel. But like right now, it changes because I'm always finding new ones. But like Tom. So I grew up on like Adam Sandler, Tom Hanks,
classics.
Will Ferrell. So those type of movies are what I love. Like
Talladega Nights.
Like stuff like that, like stupid humor, like raunchy humor. But I love Black like Jesus. Right now, like I just watched A Man Called Otto.
Oh, I know about that. I haven't seen it. It really is
so good. Or like things like A Star Is Born. Like looking at somebody like
good,
Bradley Cooper, who
banger.
He wrote half that. He really sang. He acted.
Legit.
He directed it. Like all that.
He can sing too.
Yeah, that's
which
what I'm
is
saying.
crazy.
So watching somebody do that and like dominate every aspect, and then it.
Bro, could you imagine you being in a movie in the future?
I'm going to.
That'd be crazy. I could totally see that. 100%. I better be at the premiere, bro.
Come on, bro. At the Palladium.
Oh, dude, that would be so
Rent out the whole theater. And I'm jumping in the fountain in the front.
Bro, that would be so... Yeah, the little fountain. I love the Palladium, bro. I go there literally every week.
As a kid, that's all I wanted to do was get in that fountain.
Yeah, that's true.
So bad. You walk up, you throw a penny, you're like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Bro, that's so funny. I remember we went to the Barbie premiere during that, and everyone's all dressed up and shit. I was dressed up as Ken. It was such a good time.
That's hard. That's hard.
Wait, so I was gonna tell you favorite Marvel movie. I'm into Marvel too.
Dude, I'm super into Marvel.
Well, now I'm not, but they kind of shit in the bed now.
I ain't gonna. Well, and look, and I got an argument for that because
you like it.
No, I haven't watched them. No, I agree with you, but at the same time, you can't be mad because it's like they did all the original comics. Yeah. They have to evolve. Yeah, and they're still kind of following the comics, but it's like. It got too political. Like they're introducing too many real world.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. They're not leaving it fantasy anymore. The reason I go to the movies and watch these Marvel movies and stuff is because it's not what's going on in the real world. Yeah, you're supposed Don't bring real world politics. Leave it the same as the comics, bro. I don't care if people are like, oh, Hollywood's sexist, racist, or anything. Obviously, don't include none of that in, like, I don't want to see none of that shit. I'm not negative. I don't care. And if they came out and it was like super racist or anything, obviously I'm not gonna go see it. But the comics aren't, bro. This is how it's written.
Normal.
It's just normal. Just keep it like that.
I think what they should do is like if you want to make it political, where it's like about either a woman, another race, or something like that. Make the whole story about that character. Don't don't try to make it like political about it. Just it happens. To
you
be
can
that
tell
way.
they're writing it.
Shang-Chi was good. Asian one. Yeah, that was amazing.
So good.
So amazing.
So good. But
bro, my childhood was there. It was
the comic.
Yeah, it was the comic.
It was so good. Like, bro, they knew what they were doing, and they're trying to please people. That's what pisses me off.
I know.
They had the story, and somebody's like, oh, but superheroes can be women too. There are women superheroes. They make movies about them.
And you
don't gotta change this one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Dude, the Shang-Chi movie was my realization of like, oh fuck, like Asians have made it mainstream, bro. Thank
Bro,
God. We
what?
finally
That
out here.
movie was so gas.
Yeah,
that movie was so good, and I didn't even know about the Ten Rings series.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know about the comics or anything. Like it was a well-made movie.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it was beautiful.
Dude, they did little like Asian references, like take off your fucking shoes, like or take off your shoes. Like,
See, and that shit I wouldn't have noticed watching it.
That hit me home. I was like, my parents used to beat me for that. Like I remember that.
You saying that though, like it makes
funny.
me rewatch the movie and be like, damn, because it felt like it just felt
it's a good movie.
just such a good ass movie.
Who was your favorite Marvel hero?
Damn,
Growing
Spider-Man.
up now?
Spider-Man.
That's a classic. Dude, the animated series was crazy.
Amen. And I don't want to be lame by saying that because everybody says like, oh, the Hulk or Spider-Man or Iron Man because those are the main like Avengers.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, Spider-Man. Like I told people I was Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Like I was climbing up doors and shit. Like,
you are white. Did you
fit the character
dude, when
50%.
they brought in all three of them?
That was insane. Bro, okay, and look, who's your favorite Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield,
That's
Tom
way
Holland?
too hard. The best, in my opinion, is Tom Holland.
Dude, I agree.
But I will. Okay, he's the all-time goated.
Yeah.
Like goated. I'm gonna say Tobey Maguire still sticks to me just because it's OG.
what you grew
One
up
of the
at.
first ones.
That was the
Like,
first time I
goddamn,
ever seen
Tom Holland
Spider-Man.
is Spider-Man.
Bro,
Like,
that's what I
nerdy,
said.
everything about him.
Young, like I feel like
Young,
Tobey
yup.
Maguire was the best Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I feel like
I agree.
I feel like Andrew Garfield was
He's
the
too
best
cool.
Spider-Man.
He's a little too cool.
I feel like Tom Holland is the best.
Overall.
Everything.
I
Like,
agree, dude.
He just perfectly like.
But I will say Andrew Garfield surprised me in that last movie, the one where all three of them, because he kind of bodied that, bro.
Dude, what?
The emotion.
It was
and
so
shit.
beautiful. And it was real. Like he was just
so
awkward,
good.
him like funny, like
So good.
yeah, quick-witted.
Dude, they might keep them. I heard that they might put him in one more.
They have
see.
to, bro. Do you know that was one of the biggest movie premieres? And in a time like now,
Bro,
when movies are just
crazy.
falling off, dude, building a fan, and that's what I'm saying. Like they build a fan base and they capitalize on it and they feed that fan base. And what's fucking them up is because they're trying to worry about everybody else in the world,
Dude.
And
I
like,
agree.
oh, dude,
But
feed
I
the-
think that's Disney's fault, bro.
Disney
Disney bought him out.
It is,
Disney's a lot
but
like
Disney had bought them out for a while, and that's the reason that the movies got so good. They're having these
True.
people like the Russo brothers and Kevin Feige.
Yeah, they have the money for that.
The funding.
Yeah.
That's what it is because these people with great ideas have to have funding to bring them to life.
I bet y'all weren't expecting a 10-minute rant on Marvel
Nah,
in this
of course not.
podcast. Because I can
Educated-
get into that
educated
shit,
10-minute
bro.
rant.
Dude, did you watch DC at all?
I do. It just got good. And I think when they brought James Gunn, the guy that did
They're about to
Guardians of the
scrap
Galaxy.
everything, though. They're redoing
I believe it.
Yeah, they're about
I believe
to redo
it.
it. It's
I
crazy.
believe it. Aquaman, one of the best DC movies of all time.
2's coming out this week.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm about to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what got me back into DC.
You know, the thing that's weird about DC, though, is they're not keeping Henry Cavill. I think Henry Cavill is a great actor, though.
Are you talking about who's that?
Superman?
Yeah, I don't know why
They're not keeping him.
Like
That's crazy.
Shazam.
Shazam was
also
great,
amazing.
too. Yeah, that
Also
was actually
amazing.
a good one. Black Adam was pretty solid.
Black Adam was pretty good.
Solid. So, damn, you're really into the superhero lore.
It's not like it's just like I appreciate a quality made movie with that introduces characters and diverse plots and different like life through different people's eyes. Like you can really feel emotion and the storyline from each character built. And superhero like Kevin Feige and the Russo brothers are just some of the best story builders in my opinion.
I gotta ask you because you're technically Gen Z, and I'm technically Gen Z, but I'm like at the cusp where I'm both. I was talking to Sudd about this just a second ago with Tropic Thunder. What's your favorite comedy movie? Because like, there's not a lot now.
No,
that are just
it's
strictly
because
comedy.
is a very sensitive
it's
subject
tough
right now.
now, bro.
It's because what is a joke?
Yeah.
What is a joke? Where do you draw the line? What is a joke?
So
And
what would yours be?
I grew up on that.
Oh wait, yeah, because you watched Will Ferrell. and
I
stuff.
grew up
Yeah.
on crazy humor. Like
that's true.
My favorite comedy is probably, it would probably have to be like Step Brothers or Talladega Nights or like
Step
any
Brothers
Jim
is so
Carrey.
good.
Like I know the
Carrey's good.
Truman Show isn't a comedy,
Yeah.
but Jim Carrey is such a well-rounded
Bro, he's-
actor.
he's a
Like
killer.
Yes Man.
Yeah.
What is that? Jim Carrey.
I think so. Yes. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. What is?
Or Anchorman with
Anchorman was great
like
with Will Ferrell and everybody.
Steve Carell.
Yup.
Anything in that
Sphere,
like,
yeah.
genre.
So good, but now they don't make movies like that.
You can't.
So sad.
You can't. I grew up watching the
but-
parody. Yeah, you can.
You'll
But
get roasted for it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do no
All right. So what kind of
box
movie would
office.
you want to be in? So let's say you have
All
your
different-
Bradley Cooper moment.
all different types.
Yeah?
See, and a Bradley Cooper moment for me is not being in a movie. It's making a movie. Like,
Oh, like
my
about-
end goal is to make a full Broadway. Like write the script, compose the like
That would go
orchestra,
hard.
direct, be in.
Like Green Day, they did that. That's crazy.
So it's like Green Day did that.
Yeah, Green Day has American Idiot on tour.
What?
Yeah, it's a story about that album, which is weird. Like they made it into a musical. Like it's really weird.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I
it's
want to watch
crazy.
that.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
fuck
something
with
like
Green
that.
Day. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on punk rock.
Yeah. Oh, same here. Like Blink-182, Green Day, Sum 41.
I was just
like
talking
that.
to Sudd about this because Tosh, the drummer, came on my podcast, and he's
See, I fuck with Tosh.
Oh, you know Tosh?
No, I don't know Tosh.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know Tosh.
So I
fuck with
found Tosh through him backing up Machine Gun Kelly at the NFL premiere. NFL album premiere or something. Like it was a draft night, and he was performing for it. And I see this wonky kid with like crazy hair. Yeah. And
Shirt
so
off.
I hit him a DM because he had at that time he had the same amount of followers as me. So I was like, all right, I got a chance. Hit him up. He's like, let's do this. And then next thing you know, he got me tickets to Machine Gun Kelly and Jaden's concert. So I'm like,
in Charlotte,
one of these. One was in Charlotte, and then one was in Cleveland.
I think that was the first time I met
Jaden or the.
I
other
think
one?
I've only met Machine Gun Kelly once, but Sudd.
Yeah.
MGK came up in Atlanta.
I heard he told me about that.
Sudd known him for a long time, so we walked in.
Crazy.
Yeah, because Sudd knows Slim. And so Slim let us come backstage when he was in Charlotte.
So cool, man.
And yeah, we just walk in the room, and the first thing MGK says, he's like, fucking DJ Sudd. And it just caught my ass off guard. I was like,
dude, it's crazy how
what?
in the music world, it's also kind of a small world. There's always someone that knows someone.
it's super small.
Yeah.
And that's because I feel like in the music industry, you come up in such a small, close crowd, and then the bigger you get, the more you guys spread out.
Know
So
somebody.
it's like each five create their own group of five.
Yeah.
And then each five of that create their own group. So it's still like you just know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
That's how it is. Like I met one of my best friends from Atlanta. His sister models and is what grew up with Jack Harlow and like was in his music video show. I'm like, what the fuck? This is so weird. Like, everybody just kind of knows everybody. And I think it's part of our generation too, because like social media, everyone links to everybody. And
social media connected everything. That's another reason why it's like it made it so much better and it made it so much harder and worse and easier. Like it literally affected it massively in every aspect.
What's your biggest next move, like plan wise? Like album, tour, another, like what's up?
I focus the most on tour because, like I said, my live shows is what builds like a true connection between.
Are you on tour right now?
No, I just got off.
Okay.
Tour ended November 24th was my last show in Columbus.
Damn, I missed out. Literally, I found you right then, around that time.
I got a show in Nashville tomorrow night at Whiskey.
For real?
I'm doing Whiskey Jam, and then
they're gonna
Saturday,
love that Tennessee love song.
It's gonna be fire. Which that's probably like one of the reasons I got. One of the only reasons I got invited out there because I'm not really a country
yeah,
artist.
I was trying to explain to people that you in that one song you had a country twang, but your music isn't country.
I grew up. I played a guitar. I said the word Tennessee and the word nicotine daydream.
Hey, bro, you said who are you listening to on the beach?
Springsteen.
Boom,
That was immediately
over.
And people
Over.
I'm talking about.
Let's go, baby. Let's ride.
You know Eric Chapman?
Yeah.
Or what? No, that's not his name.
Eric
Church. Springsteen.
Yeah. I know.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't grow up on. Like the only thing I heard from Springsteen was Born in the USA.
Yeah.
And then We Are the World. I knew.
But we're from Carolina.
I knew Bruce Springsteen from We Are the World with Michael Jackson. So I'm talking about Eric Church.
Dude, I don't listen to country
either. Bro, what? 4th of July?
The only time I ever listened to country was when I was hanging out with white people in Wilmington, because they would play it at the beach. I'm just like, all right, man, cool.
But it's a certain like
this is awesome.
you can tell people that are introduced to country or that grew up on country, so you can tell the difference between like, obviously I'm white as hell.
You are,
but it's like I'm not gonna put you on country and be like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm a musician too, so I'm immediately going to tell you to listen to what they're saying.
Yeah.
And not the sounds. But like, country music is the most well-written music, hands down. Tells the best story. I don't care who you are.
If you're talking real country, yes. Like, dude, I have a friend who's based out of App State. He's making music right now, and he's not at your level yet, but he is on the come up, I think. And he makes folk music, and I'm
That's
like,
hard.
whoa, Noah Daniel,
official
Noah Daniel. He goes hard as fuck too, and I'm just like, listen, I'm like. Yo, I never really got into, and it shows you how many genres there are that I haven't really tapped into, and you probably haven't. And there's always like a niche, like reggaeton is one that I'm like getting. There's Brazilian. There's a new genre that I got introduced to. Brazilian trap. You ever heard that? Crazy. It makes you want to like fight somebody.
And that's
like, what the fuck's going on?
That's what's insane too. I feel like people are just making names for genres now.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a base of like it's just trap.
Yeah,
but a Brazilian person made it, so they're like, "Oh, this is Brazilian
trap."
I'm like, wait, you're right. You're not wrong.
I want Chinese drill music.
See, that
I don't
would be
know why.
insane.
I don't even know Chinese, but that shit will go hard.
For sure. But now you're just talking about it's just drill music and somebody's
It's Chinese
speaking a different language. So now it's Chinese drill. It's like, why is it not just drill music?
Yeah, dude. Actually, there is a
And what kind of drill are you talking about? Because you got Detroit
That's
drill,
true.
you got New York drill,
New York
you got
drill.
Chicago drill.
Yeah.
And because you know what drill means.
Yeah, it's like the type of the beat, right?
No.
Oh no.
Well, drill,
I don't know
drill
that.
music is like what riles people up. Let me ask Sudd if I say something stupid on this podcast. Sudd, how would you define drill music? It's like how they rile. It's like
Is it based on the
it's
beat
what
or
they're
is it
talking
based on what's
about,
good, bro?
Like killing and shit like that. That's drill. But
It's war music.
it's war music. But
Oh,
New York drill
You're
music,
about to go on a drill. That's what you get ready with.
a drill. Yeah, like
Oh,
not
shit.
gang shit, but like
He's like, what?
not like gang shit, but it's like
War.
violence. Yeah,
War,
so
violence.
it's like in New York drill music does not sound like Chicago drill music.
soap.
Does not sound like Detroit drill music.
Dude, Detroit music is completely its own little
Exactly,
thing.
and it's gas,
It
but
is
it's like
gas.
drill is what they're talking about. It's like the style. It's
so
like
it's
but they all sound different. So it's just like
I didn't know that. I thought it was based on the beat. That's crazy.
Because-
Because you think trap is kind of like
see, I hear drill, I think as like a Pop Smoke type beat,
yeah, that's immediately what I think, which is New York drill.
but I would never hear like
R.I.P. Pop.
yeah R.I.P. Pop, but I would never hear like Babyface Ray on a Pop Smoke beat.
Right.
But Babyface or no? Who's a better Detroit example? Who's a better Detroit example, son? Like Skilla Baby?
I really want to. They be popping fly stuff. I don't think they stuff really drill. I think drill is more so Chicago.
Teddy.
Okay, so yeah, like
Think
Dirt.
about Chicago, not Detroit.
Because Detroit has
Vaughn.
yeah.
Vaughn. Like
Chief Keef. That's who invented.
Chief. Okay, I could never hear Chief
would
Keef
that be
on a-
considered drill?
Chicago. They the inventors of
But-
drill.
Whoa.
drill, but Detroit has drill, New York has drill. It's all different
I
styles.
don't like.
Exactly, but that's what I was saying. Like drill's like a
That's the shit I
what you're
don't.
talking about though, not the style of
New
beat.
York style beat comes from.
Are you from
UK.
336 as well?
That's where they're.
No, I'm from down the line.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, like Raleigh.
Oh, I know where that is. I lost my train of thought about the drill shit. Oh yeah, the Detroit stuff, bro. Whenever I think of Detroit, though, I just think of it all kind of meshes with that same type of like beat. You know what I'm saying? Like
A Detroit
T
style
Grizz.
beat is
T Grizz is an example. Yeah.
like the specific instruments, like the ride of the hi hats, like all that.
So
yeah.
what rappers influenced you though? Because I know you listed like classics, but now if
I
we're
listen to a
getting into
bunch.
rap,
I'm like
I could tell with
I
your
can't even
knowledge.
say Kanye influenced me a bunch, but I'm super into him right now just because
beats go hard.
I understand production more now.
production
Because I grew up
beats.
making beats, but I didn't understand like what being a producer was.
Yeah.
Because a producer and somebody who makes beats are two different things.
Yeah.
A producer creates a record. Someone who makes beats makes a beat. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
And also like with making a record, like Kanye, for instance, it's almost like the difference between making a small film and making a Oscar like masterpiece.
And that's why
like
Kanye's Kanye.
It's like some crazy ass shit. I mean, he's kind of crazy, but
like, so you have to be
a little crazy.
All geniuses are perceived,
I agree
are
with
perceived as
that,
crazy,
too.
and he does say crazy shit.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's
I
a
saw
genius.
his
You just
podcast
don't
with him.
understand what he's saying. No, I understand completely what he's saying half the time, and it's like, why would you say that? But then it's like I don't know how your brain works, but I'm a fan of how it works
Yeah.
because I see what he creates.
yeah, it's
And
great.
You
it's
have
crazy
to have
like that.
disaster to have beauty. So it's just like
I also heard like most like really top tier like billionaires and successful people are like autistic. I'm like, what?
insane. Yeah, insane because
That's
they see
crazy.
the world in a specific light, and that's what like enables them to create.
I want
what other people
autism
can.
now. It's like the one time.
Trying to get
They
inducted
get
into the
really
spectrum.
creative with this.
Yeah, for real. But
No, that's
I feel
cool,
you.
man. And you were just recently on a podcast. I mentioned it before we actually started recording. What was the podcast? It was about country
Hooch.
music. Hooch.
Yeah,
How was
with
that experience?
Jake
Did you fly
Banfield.
out for that, or did you?
No, I just drove out there. It was in Nashville. But
Damn.
it's a
How
guy
far is
named-
Nashville? Like 5 hours?
5, 6, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I haven't been to Nashville yet. I'm scared that I'll hate it.
You would love it.
Really?
You're
I
gonna-
feel like it's a little too country and white for me.
That's
It's
what,
gonna be like college
that's what
shit.
everybody thinks. That's what everybody thinks. It's because Nashville's known for country music. If you go out there now, it's so much more diversified, and there's so many like.
Are there Asians?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
I
No, that's important. Hold up. You're laughing, but there's a reason I say
feel
that.
you, but it's like obviously, if I try to think, I'm gonna be like, I've never been to an Asian party in Nashville.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
I see
yeah.
them around. Like,
Okay,
if
as
I
long as you see 'em around.
everybody around. But
That's
like,
true.
Nashville is getting more music and not just country music. Like, it's just
Yeah,
about
I
music
know that
now.
The Rock is also big there
Yeah.
too.
I
The
think-
reason why I said that and why I left is because when I went to Charleston, South Carolina, bro, I've never seen a more like fratty white. Like
Yeah.
I went out there too, and I was like, God, this sucks. Like I was the only Asian, and no one had tattoos. The only people with tattoos were military people, and so I was like, damn, I'm really like a token here.
See, that's crazy to talk about because I'm like, damn, like I don't even have to think about that when I go. I'm never like, damn. I mean, I'm definitely like, damn, I'm the only white person here, but it doesn't affect me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like, well, sometimes it does intimidate me because I'm like,
Maybe if
dude,
they're
somebody
all
looks
like
me.
dressed like then maybe it'll affect you. Or what were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, I was gonna say like you say you walk in and you're just like immediately like, do I belong here?
Yeah.
I've definitely felt that because like I do this for a living. Like I'm constantly in studios. And
That's
like,
true.
Like 70% of the time, I'm the only white dude. And so
that's very true.
Immediately you walk in and people just assume I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you're a cool white dude.
I mean, but you gotta get
There's a difference.
You gotta get to know me to know that.
That's true. Well, I feel like the vibe you can kind of vibe check though, because imagine white dude comes in, dressed in like Ralph Lauren polo and fucking khakis. You're gonna be like,
see, but I know some guys like that,
but they go hard.
The coolest people.
Oh shit!
And
but
everybody
those you have
around
to
me
get
would
to
tell
know.
you. Like I got a few friends like that, and that you would. But if you got to meet them, they're the most hippie.
I used to dress like that, so that's why I'm talking shit about it.
It's the people you're around. It's not really how you were raised or anything. It's literally the people you put yourself around. So it's like you could know a completely different side of the world, but if you get around people like that for 2 or 3 months, you're going to adapt to your surroundings. That's true. Maybe not attitude-wise. I mean, everything's going to change a little bit, but it's like looking like where you're from and sounding like where you're from, two completely different things. So it's like you're gonna follow fashion wherever you go. Fashion.
No, I agree. That's actually really.
But you're gonna follow fashion wherever you go. But it's like shit. You just gotta meet them.
Yeah.
Because like I'm raised in a trailer park. Or I was like I grew up in a trailer.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like, and then
that's actually cool.
Now when I got to like 8 or 9, mom got a raise, better job. We got a nicer house.
Bro, I get it.
And then there was a trailer park behind my house, behind the woods, and I would just go to the woods and go hang out over there, and that's where all my friends were.
Bro, that's so sick.
So it
seems like a movie.
Dude, it was. But I had I'm not saying I was raised poor at all because I definitely was not. Definitely was.
I was raised poor, but I feel you.
That's fire. Creates character.
Yeah,
but I feel like shit. I feel like you wouldn't have known that.
Yeah. You don't know anybody's story. That's the thing. Too.
And that's what I'm saying. So just talk to them. Like it's not like shit. I'm just a white dude. And if I put those clothes on, I would be exactly what you were talking about.
Damn. Yeah. Maybe.
People just assume I'm a pothead.
That's why you dress like that.
Shaggy.
I'm just fucking with you.
People just assume I'm a pothead because I got shaggy hair and like a beanie. But it's just like. But you walk into somebody who's like extremely cultured and grew up in like the trap or whatever you want to call it. They're making like drill music like you're talking about. If I walk in the studio, they're gonna be like, "Who invited him?"
Yeah.
But then you get to talk to people. And that's another thing too, bro. You walk in these studios full of like people like that, and half of them are the most respectful people I've ever met in my life. Yeah. Or like business oriented, like handshake. What's up?
I think a lot of people in the music industry, especially the younger folks, and like kind of have that, and well, not just music industries. I want to say almost in all like entertainment that are young, we kind of all blend with any crowd nowadays. Yeah. I think it's because America in general is like a melting pot. Yeah. And like you can meet people and you're like, all right, he's cool. Like right away, no like prejudice.
And the internet did that. It brought people together.
It really is to do that.
Because when you're behind a screen, like there is no prejudice because you can't see the color, anything. So it's just like if you say something and he says something and you agree, it's like, oh, we're alike. But if that might be like the most opposite in-person people, like the way they look at each other, like you would have never thought to talk to this person, but the fact that there was a screen in between you two and you had the same opinion without the hearing a voice or looking at a face, right? That's what's making everybody so diversified now. It's just because it's like,
bro, that's actually what I appreciate about the 336 area. It's very diverse,
dude. What?
Mega diverse,
what?
Bro.
And that's what
I feel so comfortable there. I go out to bars there, I'm just like, dude, this is awesome.
Dude, nobody cares.
Not at all.
It's the perfect mix of like modern but not like super, they're not people pleasers. Like they're still gonna have their own characteristics about themselves and believe what they believe, but they're not gonna force it down your throat.
No, it's not to the liberal point. I mean, there might be like a few people, but it's not. Yeah, like,
but there's everybody.
Or conservative. Yeah,
there's super right, super left, and then there's
Trinity like? Well, Trinity's small.
Trinity's super small.
So
I would say it's more Republican.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's more Republican, but it's not like that. It's not like super right wing. It's just like shit. I grew up in church. You know what I'm saying? Honor thy mother, thy father. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated.
When you were growing up,
type of Republican. It's not like racist, like misogynistic. Like it's none of that.
When you were growing up in Trinity, like a small town like that, did you always want to like go out and do a bigger city, or were you content with it?
I wanted to, but it's not. It's grateful, not content. Like I was never like, oh, I hate this place.
Yeah.
It was just like
that's how I feel about Greensboro.
And that's where I'm from. But yes, I would like to see the world.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if it was possible.
What city? All right, if you were like to ask your 18-year-old or like 16-year-old self, like, oh, you get to move somewhere else in North Carolina or anywhere in general, where would you pick? LA. Really?
That's what you see in the movies.
A lot of homeless though.
That's what you see in the movies.
Yeah, true. You didn't know that when
you see the YouTubers, the people that make music.
That's true.
All the pictures, the nice lifestyle. Oh, if you want to get big, if you want to get famous, bro, everywhere in the world, LA.
That's true.
Or New York.
LA. Or
but LA is the New York.
Did you grow up a YouTube kid or what social media or
YouTube
thing?
100%.
Really?
Well,
what
Vine was popping.
Vine was popping, bro.
My parents, like, I grew up on like a DS.
Oh, that's
you know what I'm saying? So I developed personality before I got stuck in my phone.
You know, speaking of Vine, like some of my some people out of Greensboro blew up from buying. I got a good friend, he's been on the podcast, dude. You talking about megastar, like, but stuff like that, and I'm like, you can really make it out of anywhere. You're just making fucking clips.
110%.
It's so cool. Yeah, and then look at you. I saw that. I was like, Trinity of all places.
What? Yeah, and it's like
put us on the map.
A country song. Like what?
Yeah. Oh, so what was your first like really big hit?
That's what I'm saying. I toured before I ever went viral. So I had a song called Tequila that I toured.
I love Tequila.
I toured.
Great song.
I played that live for 2 years before we dropped it.
Wow.
And if you search my name on Google, if you typed in Anella H, it would say Anella Herim Tequila. Before it was out. Before I was ever on social media or anything, it would say that. So it's like I had way more buzz for Tequila than I ever had for Tennessee Love Song.
Is that your preferred liquor though?
It was. And then I turned on my 21st birthday, I drank like a bottle and a half by myself, blacked out.
Oh,
it's like hungover for like 36 hours, threw up like 17 times, couldn't eat. So it's like woke up bruised on my ribs, back. Like I just had a crazy night. So it's like now every time I smell tequila, that's what I imagine.
That's how I'm about Fireball.
I still drink it. Oh, Fireball. Okay, first of all, if you still drink, if you're out of college, you still drink Fireball. You never truly drank Fireball.
Yeah,
because Fireball was so good. Like it didn't feel like liquor. So
yeah, you
that
just
was
keep
the drink
going.
you chugged.
Then you throw up.
And then so it's like if you still can drink Fireball, you never truly had an experience with it.
That's
like,
true.
I have like
It's not my least favorite.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Used to be my favorite though.
Yeah. Have you ever had Hennessy?
Yeah, it was like Henny and Coke. I used to drink a lot.
I hate
Henny and Coke.
And being Asian, that's a really big thing in our culture. Like dead ass, yeah.
See, I would have never guessed that.
So black and Asians, we love Hennessy. I don't know.
I've heard like
Hennessy, Corona, and Heineken. Which is like the worst fucking three that you could pick.
Corona. See, look,
Corona's all right.
Yeah, I like Corona. Well, I mean, I like it all. I'm not a dark liquor type of guy, but like Corona, like is usually perceived as more Mexican.
Yes. And
then like Hennessy, you see all the rap music videos and shit, and that's what they like talk about. So it's like perceived more black. And then what was the other one you said?
Heineken.
See, Heineken. I don't even know what Heineken is. Heineken.
It's
every time I hear Heineken, I think of Neil Patrick Harris.
Bro. It's trash.
The
commercials. You're right.
That's all I think about when I think of Heineken.
I grew up on that.
Water is what
the
people call it.
first beer I ever had was Heineken, and then like in high school, and I can talk about underage drinking. You don't have to do that.
No, you're good.
But I was in high school and I was like, sophomore year, and my friend's like, yo, let's go to this bonfire. You know, back fucking.
Yes, that's all I did.
Bonfires, right? I pull up and we're drinking Bud Light. I'm like, Keystone Light. That's the one too.
Keystone. Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh yeah, that's that real poor shit.
Real high school shit. Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, you want to talk about cheap shit in college? I did this with a fake ID too, which is crazy. So I was the treasurer of my fraternity, classic Asian move. And so I was the treasurer. I was 20 years old. I had a fake. And I had to buy alcohol for this big ass party we had. So I pulled up to Sam's Club and we bought Kirkland Lights, like Kirkland brand. Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
40 cents a beer. 40 cents. It tastes like metal, bro. And like Sam's Club in Wilmington let a fucking 20-year-old kid with a fake ID order 40 cases. We bought like a shipment. We brought 2 trucks. Like it was and I was dying the whole time because inside, my friend that was with me in the car, he was 21, but he was like, if you need me, I'll come out. And we were just cracking up at the fact that letting this like underage kid buying this much beer.
Yeah. No, I definitely like all the high school parties and stuff like that. See, I didn't like beer. I just got to liking beer like last year.
Yeah, beer's alright. I still don't.
I used to. I mean, I love it now, but I used to hate. Like, I wouldn't even drink. Like,
what
high school
kind of beer
parties. What kind of beer? Like a Miller, Michelob. I'm not like super yeasty. Like, I'm not
great.
a beer drinker.
Yeah, I'll drink a
just
Michelob.
Refreshing.
Yeah, Michelob's good.
Yeah, like Michelob, I could eat with a burger or something.
Yeah, and it's light.
Yeah, it's
not
light.
too bad.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's good?
What?
Blue Moon just came out with a.
I don't like oranges. Blue Moon reminds me too much of an orange peel. Right. I don't like. I'm good.
I was just about to say the thing is an orange flavor. You don't like oranges? That's crazy.
I mean, I like oranges, but like orange flavor, like they taste more like the peel of an orange than an actual orange. You're saying. Like it's more like an airy. It's more the smell of an orange, taste of a beer.
All right, so if you're at a bar or like a cocktail bar, what do you order?
Like cocktails?
Yeah.
Vodka Crane.
Classic.
Vodka Red Bull if I'm tired.
Very classic.
Or like depending like if I'm with a girl.
You're living your college years right now.
Yeah. Well, I never went to college.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like shit. And I got sick of tequila early. Like tequila is usually what you graduate to. People are like get older and they're like, I'm gonna start drinking tequila.
I like tequila.
Like when you start going out,
you ruined it for yourself.
When you start going out to clubs and shit. Wow, I was doing that. Like I started drinking tequila at like 18. Yeah. So like I was still in my drink to get drunk phase, not drink because this is my preferred liquor. So tequila was how I drank to get drunk. So it's like
now you're 22. Is it newly 22?
Yeah, I just turned 22 last.
When's your birthday?
November 22nd.
Hey, happy late birthday.
Thank you, sir.
That's awesome. So have you gone? You probably don't even have time, or do you go out in the 336 area at all?
I do. They got a bar in Archdale now.
Archdale.
Called, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know, but what the fuck? Who
Bro,
goes
it's called
to bar there?
Firehouse Tap Room.
Oh, I heard about this place.
It's
actually.
gas. It's,
really?
it's so cool, and it's like the perfect mix to me between like bar and club. If the people my age are there, most nights it's just like.
Dude, if you're
people.
ever out in Greensboro, I have some cool places I could show you.
Dude, please do.
You can just
And
come
I'm
out
a
with
bar
my
guy.
friends.
I'm not a
All
club
my friends
guy.
will fuck with you. My roommate's a fucking music producer.
Fire. Yeah, hell yeah.
You said you're not a bar guy?
I mean, I'm a bar guy. I'm not a club guy.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking hate clubs.
Dude, and it's not even that I hate him. It's just like if I have a reason to be there,
yeah.
okay, it's cool. Or if it's like a celebration and I'm in the mood to go, but it's so rare that I'm in the mood to go. 90% of the time, the club to me is standing shoulder to shoulder with a bunch of people I don't know, and they're trying to speak in my ear, but the music's so loud I can't hear them. So they repeat what they say 8 times.
Yeah.
And by the last 6 or 7, there's like spit getting on my face, and then I'm just immediately irritated for the rest of the night.
I just don't like the fact that it's too loud to talk, and then also like being a guy, just standing there, you're awkward.
Yep.
So like you have to dance. I love dancing, but I'm like have to dance, and I have to dance with girls unless you have a good friend group, then a club can be fun.
Club's fire.
Yeah, that's the only time.
Greensboro, Arizona Pete's.
Oh my god, what do you mean?
Dude,
Like,
no, it was amazing when I was
the fucking bull
when
and
I was
everything.
18.
Yeah,
When I was 17, 18.
So they let you in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
they let every 18. Yeah.
Now that I understand what I enjoy, no, bro, not
Dude,
Pete's.
Arizona Pete is like fucking I haven't been as an adult at all.
Okay, because you're an adult.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But when you're a teen, it's like.
Have you ever been to Arizona Pete's? Oh, so you know.
It was before it was Arizona Pete's, but
Oh, Fluid?
yeah.
How old are you? I was about to say, then you're a little older than me then.
Now I'm 36.
Yeah, you're my sister's age. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. How
old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay,
10
bet.
years
Yeah,
younger than
bet.
him. But with Arizona Pete, oh yeah, I grew up on Jake's. Y'all know what Jake's is?
Yes.
Jake's Billers. I went there.
That's what everybody at UNCG
Bro,
goes.
I went there before they had their scanner little thing. 15 years old with braces on with a fake ID, and they would let me in. And I'm like,
See, I never had a fake ID.
good
That's
for
what's
you.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't ruin it though, because having a fake, you ruin the bar experience because you're like,
Exactly.
It's
That's what I'm
nothing
saying.
special.
Like, I was never so eager
Yeah.
to drink in public that I got a fake ID. Like
Yeah.
it was. I loved the irresponsible feeling of like not or like the adrenaline. Like half the time, half the fun of drinking was being in the basement with my friends, hoping the parents didn't hear. You know what I'm saying? Like that was half of the fun. Was like having to find the friend with the cool parents' house to go drink and have fun, and then wake up in the morning, come home, put my shit together, act like nothing happened.
Yep.
Like that was part of the fun. Like if I was 18, freely drinking,
it ruins it.
Which
is like crazy because I went to Europe last year, and you would go to bars and you would ask a girl like, oh yeah, like, oh, how old are you? 18. I'm like, oh, I gotta leave. This feels illegal.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And they let them in there. They 18 years old.
There's a different stigma around drinking in Europe too.
That is
like
true.
it's
no one gets fucked up like us.
you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not like it is a party thing, but it's like there's a more. It feel like you're immediately more responsible. It's not promoted like it is here.
So do you like dive bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you some lit
Yes,
ones.
I do.
Some dingy dive
Yeah, I'm a
bars.
pregame. Sit in the living room, get a buzz, Uber to the bar, buy 3 or 4 shots, listen to loud music. They play the hits. They play Katy Perry, and then they play then they play Metro Boomin, and then you know what I'm saying. Then you hear like
Perry.
Chief Keef, and then it's 1:30.
Yep.
You go get 2 more shots before the bar's about to close.
Yep.
And then you sit outside and talk in the parking lot for 30 minutes. Go home. That's it.
I like bars where you walk in and the bartenders are tatted up. They got neck tats and shit. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fit in here. Let's go. I go in there and there's like karaoke or some shit going on.
You get what I'm
It's
saying?
dingy
Yeah.
as shit. Drinks are like $4. Love it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The clubs where you buy like a $15 vodka crown. I'm like,
Oh fuck.
you just ruined my experience.
And then people like order bottle service and like I'm like, why?
Dude.
For what reason?
Exactly. It's a status
so
thing.
expensive.
It's 110% a status thing.
Who cares?
And sometimes I understand it. Depending on where
Okay.
you're at, it's just like a
Maybe
feeling.
you're in like
It
Atlanta.
feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Okay.
So it's like it's the same reason you drink in general. It's because like shit, I'm in the mood to buy a drink.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit,
You're
I'm
right.
with all my friends out at the Popper
Like
Club. We
flex.
got a section. I'm in the mood to buy a bottle. I can understand it sometimes. But if you are like, dude, let's go to the club and buy a bottle before we go, I'm like, or you could spend $30 versus $200 on that exact same bottle, drink it here, get a little bit
And
tipsy,
be able to
go
talk
to
to
the
people.
bar, and then get 2 shots and feel the exact same, and you saved like $150. But sometimes the vibe is to go spend more money than necessary around other people.
Did you grow up like with house parties? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Is that in that area? I was about to say.
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
House
I
parties
used to
is a
like,
thing. You probably did too, because that area is like all house parties, bonfires. Shit
I
like
didn't
that.
DJ a bunch of house parties, but like when I got
Oh, you
older,
used to DJ?
Very loosely is a term because now I know what a DJ is. I never had a mixer.
Oh, okay.
I never
okay.
DJ'd and really put together.
You got the aux.
I had the aux,
Yeah.
but I had the speakers. I played live shows in high school, so
Okay,
I had
cool.
2 big ass speakers that I carried around with me. I had my mixer where I could plug in my guitar on my microphones and run lines. Like I knew this. I knew how to entertain because that's what I did for a living. But it wasn't like a DJ. I wasn't a party entertainer.
Yeah.
I just had good taste in music. I wasn't gonna play the same playlist every time.
Right.
Like I wasn't gonna sit down and be like, "What's popping right now?" Like I had an ear. Like I would start the party.
So you're playing
up
by ear?
Group Love, Tongue Tied.
Banger.
You get what I'm saying? That was
Banger.
like I have my playlist on SoundCloud right now. It's called Party, and this is what I used to like.
Give me a couple names on there.
Dude, that's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
about
add
to
it
do.
to my playlist.
Like, bro, I got you because you're gonna know damn near all of them.
Yeah,
that was why I like DJing Party because I'm like
I was in a frat, dude. It's like
I
the
just
worst.
love the hits. Let me find my.
I hated it. No, I loved it. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, it's called like look, so it's like
Some of them still listen.
Group Love by Tongue Tied, and then it's like
Bang.
On Delay by Mario Cloud, What's Poppin' by Jack Harlow, Swervin' by A Boogie with a Hoodie, Future featuring Young Boy. I don't even know what song it is. Yeah, Renata, Polo G.
old and new.
Exactly.
like that.
Broke as Fuck by Corday, Leave Me Alone by Flipped in Air. Like, bro, when's the last time you heard this song? Yeah. Leave me alone.
hell yeah.
Like shit. Like, but this is when I was partying
Bangers.
too. So I haven't updated this in so long.
How long did it take you to put that playlist together?
Probably like a week.
Dude, I remember having to put my first playlist together because I started throwing parties at my house. I was like, fuck, this is such a hassle.
Yeah. So like you would go from like
Chill Bill's a classic.
exactly Chill Bill, and then you would go to I Love College by Asher Roth.
Oh, that's a great song.
And it's like, yeah, so it was like I was just a person with the speakers. So so I had to bring them. So like immediately, I'm not gonna let anybody else DJ because you ain't touching my shit. Because none of y'all are responsible enough or care enough to understand that this isn't a Bluetooth speaker.
Did you ever have to like push someone?
Yeah, 110%.
Yeah, I was about to
bro,
say.
when girls would start dancing, and like especially when they would like try to get close, like
Dude, yeah.
make sure they need, bro. People start rocking the table.
will fuck
bro, I'm
your
getting
shit.
pissed. Somebody set their drink on my. I'm like, take your drink off my speaker, bro.
Bro, it's crazy to think about how much drunk, like young folks will fuck your shit up because they don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
'Cause I used to live in a party house, bro. Hole in my fucking bathroom.
Didn't
and I'm
care.
like,
didn't care.
the fuck?
Bro, I've seen people
I had
go
to deal
through
with
walls.
this. Yeah, like,
And
what
it's
the
not
fuck?
even that they're like irresponsible, immature people. It's just like you're young, you get drunk.
Yeah.
What else is there to do? I'm just not gonna care that I'm
Yeah.
that clumsy. It's not that I'm like, I don't give a fuck, break shit on purpose. It's just like
I think as
we're
you
all
get
out here doing what
older,
we're not supposed to be doing. What are you gonna do? Call the cops?
Yeah.
You just threw an underage party.
well, you're wiser than your age because at your age,
See?
people will fuck my shit up.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
All my friends now are my age.
all the people I hung out around act like me. I wasn't around
Oh,
those
that's
people.
cool.
And if I went to a
That's
party
good.
and it got to the point where you're just fighting because you're drunk, like
Yeah.
nothing actually happened. We're just young and you start fighting because I immediately got uncomfortable. I was like, oh, I don't like being around these people. Y'all aren't getting drunk to have fun. Y'all are getting drunk to be stupid and shit and have an excuse to say, I was drunk. I don't like people like that. Those people like
worst.
You wanted to make a bad
Did you
decision.
ever had like a really bad conversation, like a fight or some shit?
No, I don't fight.
I don't either.
And
I'm a lover
I
boy.
have good enough friends to where I don't have to fight.
Thank God.
Like if it and I'm just a good enough person where I would never put myself in the position to have a fight, and I'm not gonna escalate the situation.
Which
If
is
I
why-
feel like there's about to be a fight,
It's
I'm
always
gonna
confusing.
Talk it down.
It's confusing whenever I see people fight because I'm like, how did it even get there?
Exactly, because I'm like you both like you actively had to put yourself
Yeah,
in a position and
seriously.
then keep talking enough to make somebody mad enough to swing. If I think I'm about to get swung on, I'm not gonna amp you up.
Dude, I'm a mega
You won't do
bitch.
it. I'm gonna be like, what happened? Like,
Dude, I'm 5'4". Fuck, I look like fighting. I'm running away.
True.
I'm gone. How
feel
tall
that.
are you?
5'9", 5'10".
Short kings.
Yeah.
Hey, we're on the come up right now, bro. I'm telling you,
it's all
the
good.
wave is the wave is now.
Nice. Yeah, I feel you. It'd be nice to be 6 foot, but I've done myself well.
Bro, I feel
get
like
fine.
this is how I think about it. So younger, I was super insecure about that shit, right? But then as I got older, I feel like it was, I'm not religious, but like whoever created me, whatever, it was our way of like weaving out people I don't need to be fucking with anyways. So like if they pick me based on height, like a girl or something, I'm like, I don't need to be hanging out with them anyways.
Yeah, that's how I feel. But I be telling people a lot of times, like, the decisions people, like, the older I get, the more material decisions people make, I look at it better than I used to look at it worse. Like, God, I wish I had that so you like me. Now I'm just like, oh, I literally
Yeah,
don't
and
give a
everybody got
shit
their
about
preferences and shit. Who gives a
that. Yeah,
fuck?
110%.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Because I understand it at a certain point, but it's like, oh, it's like the more people that don't want to be around me, the more thankful I am that they don't want to be around me anymore. Versus I used to want people to be around me. And now I'm like, oh, you don't want to be around me? Oh, you're probably not fun to be around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a really wise way to look at it, actually. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody should look at
And
it.
my
that way.
confidence probably went up. Well, I didn't used to have confidence. I was short. I was overweight.
Really?
Yeah.
You were overweight. You look skinny as fuck.
Dude, what? If I like, I'll show you, but like my skin right here, if I pull it, like
you got
I'm
like
holding
the-
my skin right now.
Damn.
Like it comes all the way out. I got stretch marks right here. Like I was like 170, 180 pounds in like middle school. Whoa. So it's like I was
none of that's muscle, probably.
No, not at all.
Damn, son. I was chubby, but I wasn't like overweight.
I wasn't super overweight. Like you didn't look at me and be like, "Damn, his parents don't care about him." It was just like I was just fed well. Like I was just happy. I grew up with a grandma. You go to grandma's house,
that's true.
You're not allowed to eat.
What was your favorite food growing up?
Dude, cheese dip, orange rolls, cheese dip and orange rolls.
Yeah. And what?
Orange rolls, not cinnamon rolls. Orange rolls.
I don't know if I know that.
I don't know. It might be some white shit because
might be.
now that I'm like Gift 7, none of them. They're all like, "What the fuck
What
is
the
that?"
fuck is that?
And I'm like,
you know? You don't know, right?
Now he knows what it is now. Yeah, he does. That's what I'm saying. Like he does now.
What is it similar to?
But it's just like orange flavored icing. Like
I thought you didn't like orange.
Orange scone. I don't like orange. Like the peel. Like beer's like more of a peel.
Okay.
I like the orange taste, not the peel, the airy taste, like the more juicy flavor, not an airy flavor.
What in the country is this, bro?
Like if I had to describe it, like if you bite the inside of an orange, you get the base of it. If you bite the peel, you get like the treble of it, the high end. I don't like high end orange. I like basey orange.
Okay.
I like the juicy version.
Here's your lesson on oranges, guys. That was very in depth. That's awesome.
Dude, fun fact, I can peel an orange in one peel. Every time I peel an orange, it's one piece of peel.
What?
Yep.
I can do that with clementines, but oranges, that's a little tough, bro.
Oh,
I don't want to see that.
Now look, don't
just
time
do
me.
a reel of you with your music playing on the background where you're just trying to peel oranges.
Yeah. No knife, all finger. Like, but I'm not in a rush either. Like, I'm just like, it has to be one peel. Like, I'm low-key OCD. So if it's not in one peel,
oh really?
I don't want to eat it anymore.
What's one like OCD thing that you do?
Smell my hands. Whoa. Constantly like I'm gonna make sure my hands don't smell bad. And well, that's like my biggest insecurity is like if my hands are sticky, can't do anything. If my breath stinks, can't do anything.
Breath is a big one for me.
Like, but just like hands, breath, and like my actual body scent. Like if I don't smell right, or like my hands are like soft. So it's like if I don't smell or feel right, I can't actively communicate with people.
You get manicures?
Only thing. No,
I'm asking because I want to know.
I need to start though. I need to start.
Oh, if y'all are ever in town, including you as well, all three, you guys want the hookup, I got y'all.
Bro, please.
Y'all can just pull up with my nails. Plug in Serenity Nails and Spa off of we got two locations. One's in Burlington and then one's in Greensboro. The one in Greensboro I watch more, and that one's off of like where Wendover, Bradford Parkway. There's like a Walmart, Target in Wendover.
Dude,
yeah, we're right off of there.
I might go through there today.
Yeah, no, I got you. Like seriously, you just hit me up. Yeah, if you hit me up beforehand, and if it's y'all, I got y'all. If it's like someone that y'all know, I'll give them a discount. Just let me know, and I'll book it for you guys. Yeah, I got you.
Collab.
I got you. I got y'all. Just let me know beforehand, and I'll let my manager know because I'm not always there.
Yeah,
but that's
I'm
cool.
not gonna go crazy.
Dude, you never done manager?
I've gotten one, but it was a long time ago.
Y'all ever gotten pedicures though?
I've got one that was a long time ago,
bro.
See, and I want to, and I don't
get them
even
like
painting
all
my
the time.
nails. Like I'm not gonna go crazy. Like
I paint sometimes.
Sometimes it's like if it goes with a certain outfit, or if I'm just bored.
Right.
Like I'm not one of those guys that are like I get my nails painted and I start doing this. Like it's just I just like colors and I like aesthetics.
I feel like that became a thing now. Like this year and last year, it's like a thing for guys to get their nails painted because you're not like, oh, you're against the norm. And it's becoming more normal for it to be.
It's normal now. It's not I never did it because I was like, other people don't do it.
I feel like that's how it started.
That's how it started.
Yeah.
I was just like bored. Or I just thought the shit looked cool.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't paint all my fingernails. Like I paint one. Or sometimes
I've seen that before.
It was just random shit. Like I was
That's
just, it was
the
literally
A$AP Rocky.
boredom and less care for what people was gonna say. Like I didn't care. Like I feel like people were against doing it because they're afraid of what other people would say. But I didn't do it to please anyone or to please myself. Even I just get bored.
Speaking of Machine Gun Kelly, he has a whole fucking
nail line. And the colors are gas.
That's crazy.
The colors are fire.
It's genius too.
Yeah, the colors are
good
fire.
Marketing. It's good marketing because I'm like, you're already wearing it. You're one of the guys who's pushing the whole like guy wearing nails and then come out with a brand. Genius.
Yeah.
Well, all right. If you had to come out with your own brand of something, just like an item, oranges. Like a whole farm. Anella's orange farm.
I think I would do. Does it have to be consumable or does it have to be like
anything? It could be a fucking pen, dude. I've thought about this too. Besides like common merch, and I'm like, what the fuck would I make?
Yeah.
Hot
thing.
Yeah, like what field do we do? I'm thinking too. I'm trying to think.
What field would I be in?
Yeah.
I have so many ideas. I'm just trying to remember a good one because I have a lot of bad ones.
I think I'd do something probably cameras. No, I don't know. Cars, accessories. I don't fucking know. It's such a random thing.
See, I would be like, I might do like cooking utensils.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like
have a whole line.
Like bonfire style. It's like what is it called? Accessories, bonfire style, like lawn chairs or grills, or like I would like to have my own like Happy Dad, like my own drink.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying? But just something that I would naturally endorse without thinking,
I have one now.
I have to endorse my product. Like something that I would actually use without using it because it's mine. Like shit that other people make that I just wish it was better.
I would want a restaurant chain.
That's true.
I just thought about that.
Like, yeah.
Because like Jimmy Buffett's, the little Margaritaville, that's genius.
See, nobody makes this right. So I'm going to make it the way I enjoy it. And if it's good enough, I'll make a restaurant based out of
Genius.
it. And I'm not going to eat here because it's mine. Like it's the same way I make my music. People are like, oh,
right.
Of course you like your music more, it's yours. I'm like, yeah, I make what I want to listen to. So it's like, of course I'm going to listen to my own music. Like it would have to be a product that I'm not just using it because it's mine. Right. It would legitimately be better to me than anybody else's product. That's why I made it, because I wanted something better.
What age did you start with music?
I've done music my whole life. I started playing drums when I was like 4. Like I said, my dad was the praise and worship leader. So
okay,
like,
so that makes sense. You were playing for them.
Yeah. So, but like professionally, probably like middle school. I started writing in middle school, and I started producing in like freshman year.
Any of the songs from middle school or like high school get pulled into like modern day?
High school, no one. I wrote no one. I wrote Peace and Salem in high school.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, I wrote a lot.
But I also am just now realizing high school wasn't that long for you.
No.
I'm like, damn, I'm old.
I graduated in 2020.
Holy fuck.
I was the first year with no like prom.
Wait, you're 2001 then?
Yeah.
Right?
2001.
Pre or post 9/11?
Pre. Or no, post. I was born a month after it happened. 9/11, I was born November 22nd.
You'll never remember.
I won't.
Just won't
I won't. But no one born in 2000 or 2001 will, because
I know. I don't even fucking remember it. I was 4. I was just joking, but I always use that as like a little preference. Like
I feel you though.
Also, when I hear people are born in 2000, I'm like, okay, interesting. Now imagine when you hear people 2010. I have a niece that's 8. Dude, she's 2015.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. I have a niece that was born 2022.
Bro, what the fuck? Think about when she turns 18, an adult. And what age we're gonna be,
40.
And then we're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh,
we are old. It gets
like,
weirder.
What year was Ava born in? She's born like 2016, 18. Yeah, that's insane.
Damn. Is that your kid?
Yeah.
Dude, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Girl? Yeah, I have a niece that's a girl.
Yeah, and then I have a niece. Yeah, I have Aria's the same age as Ava, right? But I just had another one. So it's
dude,
like,
really? It's like we're talking like we have kids. Like we just had another one.
That's my dog. My niece though, like my niece is Ava's born in 2018. That's my dog. So like that's like my little friend.
Yeah, that's how you should treat them. Honestly,
exactly. Yeah, for sure. But my other niece Maya, she's a baby, so she's still like my niece. But when she gets old enough to have an attitude, I want to make sure I'm around enough to where she take after my lingo, my slang.
That's smart. That's good that you devote time to that too.
I try to.
It's hard when you get busy, bro. Like I feel bad sometimes. Like I'll literally sit at night and think about it. I'm like, fuck, I should give more time towards like family and shit. Because I'm so on the go and like doing shit.
And that's what it is too. Well, why are you on the, like you're on the, I'm on the go so that 2-3 years from now I can bring my family where I'm at. I can put them in a better life. I can have more time with them. So it's like right now I do have to draw the line sometimes where it's like, all right, I haven't seen them in a while. And or it just affects me, and I'm like, I really do miss them, so I needed to devote time. But sometimes I'm like, no, it's okay that you don't go see them. 2 years from now, you'll just fly them out. They'll have a better life.
Yeah,
I'll pay for their school, or like, it's just like, it's really not. It's not
a
even
sacrifice.
Taking care of somebody. Yeah. I want to be able to take care of you, so it's like either I see you now, or I take care of you for the rest of your life. So it's like,
how old are your parents?
My mom is
like around what age range?
I think my dad's 49.
Oh, you're good,
50,
bro. You got time to fucking go away and do your own thing.
Of course, but at the same time, like you never know what'll happen.
That's true.
Like,
That's very true. Actually,
I've had some family members die recently. That were young. It's okay.
Sucks,
it's okay. It's life. But it's just like, it makes you realize like
that is true.
You have no idea how much time I have. Neither do I. So it's like, yes, I'm not gonna rush it, but like, yes, I'm not gonna be like, it's okay, I'll get to it next year. Like, no, like
I have to
like
make it happen
as soon as possible because
all the time. Like, I'll have the nightmare where I'm like, oh, dude, I better say I love you to everybody. Like, just in case.
No, exactly. Like any bad decision, anything I've said that I regret immediately after I said it, or like I said something, didn't realize how it came off, and then I left, and later somebody told me how it came off, immediately regret it, and like ruins my rest of my life. That's all I think about until I can see that person again and be like, yo, this is not how I meant that. This is not the way I said that, or this is not how I actually feel. Like, even if that's what it sounded like I meant. Eats me alive.
Very positive. Very positive. That your mindset.
That's
good. No, it's good. No, honestly,
it's good.
There's not a lot of people like that though.
But I mean,
like us, I'm the same way.
Yeah. I mean, you create.
Yeah, as Young Thug's lawyer said, push and P is positivity. Have y'all seen that case? Bro, do you know his law case?
Yeah,
bro. That lawyer is Saul Goodman, bro. That dude is fucking so funny. He said Young Thug is what is it? Truly humble under God. Bro, I was like, this guy's a genius. That's awesome.
He's doing it.
Yeah. which is also crazy that so many people are in court right now. I'm thinking about too. A lot of rappers right now. I'm thinking about. It's a crazy world. You better not ever be.
I don't think I will be. If I am, it'll be for like something stupid.
Something stupid. All right, what would you say it would be?
I want like, bro, one of my goals, and this is horrible goal to have, and I know it. And it's like, but when I was little, this is what I thought was so cool, like Motley Crue.
Oh,
like I'm just gonna I would love to throw a TV out the like 4-story window of a hotel. I wouldn't plan on hurting anybody, and I wouldn't. Make sure, but like it's something that's like I'm responsible, so I'm gonna look out the window, make sure nobody's over there, and throw the TV out of it. I might not even be drunk, but it's just like it will be in the news.
Yeah,
and when I'm 8 years old, I'll tell my grandkids like, "Oh yeah, those are crazy days." Even if in current situation it was just me in my hotel room, and I completely made sure I was not gonna hurt anybody. But it's just like irresponsible memories. Like I just would like that's just something cool that I want my people to hear.
Throwing a TV, what a specific
and it's irresponsible.
thing.
It's irresponsible. It literally makes no sense, and it's just stupid. And it's like I don't get why
that's
you do
awesome
that.
though. Yeah,
like sometimes Sudd be like you remember when there's just certain things that people do, and it's like. You do it to look cool,
right?
And so it's just like I don't understand why you do that.
It's like buying the,
but it's like I don't care. My 7-year-old self wanted to see somebody do that, and I looked at him doing that, and I was like, damn. And it was because I was young and didn't understand.
Dude, isn't that
stupid?
What everyone's
want to do it?
Isn't that what everyone's goal is, to get older and be the more financially secure version of your kid self?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like,
I never want to mature.
You guys have an arcade machine here, bro. Like I feel that.
Oh no. Yeah.
Do you ever play?
No, I don't. I suck at it. It's Mortal Kombat. Sudd whoops somebody's ass though.
Mortal Kombat's so good. That's such a classic, bro. I love Mortal Kombat.
See, it was before my time.
What character you use? Scorpion. Mm-hmm. Same.
Really a Tekken, man.
Oh, Tekken's hard. That's for like real fighter fans. Tekken's too advanced for me. Like you have to like, actually know stuff.
See, I have no idea what that is.
Oh, really? That's a classic fighting game. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I came up in first-person shooters.
Like what?
Like Call of Duty. Like Black Ops.
What's the best?
Or Minecraft.
Black Ops, bro.
Black Ops 2.
What's the shit? Oh, I didn't play Black Ops 2.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
See, I was too young to even play video games like that.
Yeah,
but like
Black Ops was great though.
Bro, Black Ops 2, like I came up when it was cool to quick scope.
Oh yeah.
So like I was like 360 shot charge pull with the ballista.
Clipped, put on YouTube.
Yes. That was what I wanted to be, bro. FaZe. Like
FaZe
crazy.
Clan,
I just met FaZe Banks.
Oh really?
In LA at the Drake concert. And like I was so like I don't get starstruck by many people, especially the further I get in the industry.
What an interesting person to be starstruck by.
Are you kidding me? That was my entire childhood.
Well, that makes sense for you.
Dude,
yeah.
Roman Atwood, you know who that is?
Yeah, I know Roman Atwood.
Like, bro, we seen somebody at the last show on tour in Columbus.
I would have never guessed that you knew who Roman Atwood was.
Dude,
that's an OG YouTuber.
That's
like old
PewDiePie,
YouTuber.
like people like that.
Pewdie,
like, that was what was cool. I was young and I didn't understand how it worked, and that was fame. That was fame. That was like the life. You do what you do.
Yeah.
You have fun for a living. And I didn't realize that there was real work behind of it.
Yeah,
like,
FaZe is an interesting one. FaZe is that whole like the clan and stuff.
FaZe Rug, all of them. Like I came up when
you play games now.
I do, but not like I used to.
Oh, okay.
I do now. It's something. If I have been trying to write all day and I'm so irritated with myself, for not being able to write.
What game you playing?
Call of Duty. Or Fortnite.
The new ones? Oh, bro, Fortnite. Bro, you need to hop on with me, bro.
Come on. I mean,
you play no build or build? I play no build. Yeah, fuck building.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I hate building.
Like, I'm not like a Fortnite fan. It's
bro,
just
those like 10-year-old kids are like fucking walls, castles. I'm like, dude, I can't win.
Bro, my boy Dab was like that.
Oh, for real?
And my boy Kite was like that. But they were on Fortnite when it got popular.
Oh, so yeah, same. Yeah,
you know,
the early era.
I wasn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I didn't play video games. That was when I was in my music. That was a high school for me.
Oh, so you during high school you devoted mostly to music?
It was the only thing I was
What
good
an interesting time to devote.
It was the only thing I was good at.
Do you regret's the wrong word, but do you think looking back at it, I'm going to use regret. Did you regret any of the devotion? Well, because everything panned out for you, right?
Yeah, and it's what I enjoyed. Like I said, I wasn't the most.
Did you miss out on anything from it?
Probably.
Yeah,
did I care enough? Did I miss out on that party? Yeah. If I would have went, would anybody have like?
Exactly. That's a good mindset.
Enjoyed it like the people that were popular in school did? Probably not. So it was like and it was like when I felt that way, music was how I got rid of that feeling. So it's like half the time if I was sad or I didn't feel like good, like music made me feel better because it was like I could explain to myself why I didn't feel that way instead of going to a party and drinking and then just noticing how much more I didn't feel like I was in the right place. It's just like, damn.
Well, thank you for coming on my podcast, brother.
Dude, of course.
Dude, we'll hang out again.
Yeah.
Well, I'll hit you up for
Can't
some
wait
bars
to do this
or something.
We got to do this every year, the same day.
Dude, we should do it and then like see where we're at.
Exactly.
And then on our list. Everybody check out his new, is it an LP technically or what is it?
I don't even know. It's just two songs.
Is it called?
I've got
it's
so
two
much,
songs.
Yeah, it's 2 songs. It's called A Layover out now, flying for you. Tennessee Love Song, streaming right now.
Anella Herim. How'd you get the name on the last thing we're going to talk about real quick?
True. I went to Maui. It's like when I was in high school.
Bro, what?
When I was in high
not
school,
expecting this.
a meme page reached out to me. This is before I realized how the internet works. But a meme page reached out to me. They had like 1 million followers. Wasn't thinking about people paying for followers or nothing like that. But they're like, yo, if you send me $40, I'll post your music video to promote.
Okay.
So I was like, dang. But in my head, I was like, bro, this might be the one. So it was like, got a YouTube beat, recorded the song, saved up, got 3 jobs to save up money for a plane ticket to Maui. Whoa. And then because I wanted to shoot the music video in Maui, and my sister lived in Maui at the time, so I was like, I don't have to pay for a place to stay. If I can just get the plane ticket and go out there, I can shoot the video, edit it, send him $40, and he'll post the music video, and I'll blow up. Whoa. So I went out there, filmed the music video on my phone, edited it on iMovie, used like little After Effects and stuff. But when I was out there, one of my sister's friends at the time, her name was Anella, and I just remember thinking she was pretty, and so I was like, oh, that's a pretty name. And then her friend, she's like her friend group. We were outside one night drinking, and they taught me what like a harem was, because I didn't know what a harem was.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
what is a harem? Sorry.
A harem's like a group of people. Like if a girl has 5 boyfriends, but they all know about it, and they just follow her and do whatever she does.
I actually know this.
Having a harem of women or a harem of men. So it's like a consensual like polygamous relationship.
Interesting.
But
so that's what you are.
but that's what I was like Anella's harem. That would be a hard ass screamo band name. Like somebody's like,
oh like, yeah, that's true.
And then I was like, but I never had a screamo band, so I just took the S off, and I was like Anella Herim. And then I was like, people would just call me Nella, and everybody's like, that makes no sense. Why would you not just use your real name? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah, but no name makes sense.
Yeah, and then now it makes perfect sense because it worked. But that's how everything starts out. Everything is a stupid idea until it works.
Well, everybody check out his music, Anella Herim.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you guys next week. Bye.